What's up everyone, back for another vlog, and in today's vlog I will be showing you the Shelfie beers that I'll be reviewing for the month of January 2020. But before we get into the beers, let me first touch on a couple of things. So typically I will post this video a couple days before the beginning of the month, so if people want to grab some of these beers and drink along with my reviews, you can do so. Unfortunately, about a week and a half ago, I was hit with the flu. Kind of put me out of commission for about 5 days. And it wasn't until a couple days ago I started to feel better. So I really haven't been reviewing any beers and certainly not making any videos. So this was hit with a bit of a delay, so I do apologize for that. In addition to that, I usually post these videos and the reviews on every Tuesday and Friday of each month. Now, in the month of January 2020, there are 9 Tuesdays and Fridays. Fortunately, the first Friday has already passed, so there are only 8 Tuesdays and Fridays remaining. So despite the fact that I have 9 beers, there's only 8 Tuesdays and Fridays, so I will be posting an extra video on a Sunday, probably this upcoming Sunday. I think I'm going to be doing the UFO Winter Blonde here. So still going to have 9 Shelfie beer reviews. It's just going to be a little bit more condensed than it usually is. Today is a Tuesday, so you will be seeing the review of this beer later in the day. But anyway, yeah, Shelfie beer reviews, still going strong. Everybody still seems to really enjoy them, so I'm going to keep on bringing them back every month because, like I said, it forces me to buy stuff that maybe I wouldn't and just try stuff that maybe I haven't tried yet and that I wanted to pull the trigger on. But there's so many better beers, and I shouldn't say better, more interesting beers to me and my palate that I wanted to grab. But this has been so much fun. It's like so many of these Shelfie beers are pretty damn good, and there's a lot that I'm revisiting for the first time in 5+ years, and it's just a lot of fun. So anyway, I'll stop flapping my gums about everything but the beers in front of me. So 9 Shelfie beer reviews, 9 reviews going to be posted this month, and the first is going to be a special review because this beer right here, Miller High Life, is going to be my 700th beer review on the channel. And for my 600th, I did the Amagang comparison of the three philosophers. For my 500th, I did Other Half and Captain Lawrence, a big collaboration barrel-aged imperial stout. So I thought we would just go simple for 700, and we would do the champagne style bottle here of Miller High Life. I've been wanting to try this one for a while, not Miller High Life itself, the champagne style bottle. This has been released the last couple years around the holidays, probably for New Year's Eve specifically, and I just didn't pull the trigger until now. I've seen a couple fellow beer tubers give this one a review, and full disclosure, I'm all right with Miller High Life, so I think I'll enjoy this one, and yeah, for 700th, gonna have a good time. The second beer will be from Victory, and it'll be their Java Latte. Their Java Latte says limited release series, relatively fresh. Sounds pretty good. On the side, it just says Imperial Stout brewed with coffee and lactose. So yeah, can't wait to get in this one. Next, from Harpoon, their UFO series. This is their Winter Blonde. So they say it's a blonde vanilla coffee ale. So it's their Hefeweizen. I'd imagine they're brewing with coffee and vanilla. Sounds pretty interesting to me. The base UFO, it's all right. I kind of put it in the same realm as like a Blue Moon or something, or a Shock Top. But some of their variants are really refreshing and tasty. Like I like the raspberry one quite a bit. So I haven't had a UFO in quite a while, so sounds pretty good to me. I'm gonna give it a go. Next is from Samuel Adams. Samuel Adams, it's their Boston Lager. You guys know Boston Lager. It's one of the staples when it comes to craft beer for the last 30 years or whatever. I enjoy Boston Lager. I haven't had it in a couple years. I'm going to give it a proper review, an honest review, and we're going to see how this one tastes to my palate nowadays. I'm sure I'll still enjoy it to some degree. Next, the collaboration series, The American Beauty, between Grateful Dead and Dogfish Head. This is the latest release. This is their Hazy Ripple IPA, so a hazy IPA from Dogfish Head. I'll give it a go. I mean, I like their minute series, 60, 90, 75, 120. So to see a hazy IPA from them, yeah, and it's actually quite fresh. I always mention Dogfish Head beers in my area. Can't get them quite fresh. This one is actually, at the time I picked this up, this beer was like 2.5 weeks old. By the time I drink, it's be a little bit over a month, but still, that's still super fresh for Dogfish Head beers. Next, from Stella Artois, their Midnight Lager. Now, I saw this one in a mixed 6-pack it was about a month ago. I was like, you know what? I want to give it a go. I'm going to try. I'll see what Stella Artois. This is supposed to be like a like a dark lager. So we're going to see how it is. I'm pretty excited to give it a go, and yeah, we'll figure it out together. Next, from Flying Dog, the last one I did was their Winter Warmer, and I want to try that one for a long time. It wasn't like a bucket list beer, but it was kind of like a bucket list, I guess, holiday beer or like winter warmer, and it was their K9 Winter Warmer, and it was it was solid. It was okay, but it wasn't that great. So I saw another Flying Dog beer that's relatively fresh here, and this is their mint condition. It is a mint chocolate stout. Sounds pretty good to me. I love mint chocolate in general, so yeah, we'll see how it is. When it comes to mint beers, though, they are very hit or miss for me. More often than not, they are miss, so hopefully this is more of a hit. Next, from Schneider Weiss, their Aventina. So this is their Weizenbach, and I've never seen it in a can, like ever. Never seen it in a can. Here it is in a can. Listen, I saw it in a can. I was like, how do I not pick that up and review it? Because I've had it numerous times. It's a lovely beer, but at the end of the day, it's in a can. Is it going to be any different? I have no idea, but I'm super pumped to get into that one. So canned Aventinas, sign me up. And last but not least, this is a Shelfie beer, more for people probably in the Northeast, Mid-Atlantic area, but it's from Allagash. It's their Map 40. This is a cold brew coffee Belgian stout. Just sounded really interesting to me. It was literally on the shelf and it's been there for a while. And not like a long while, but I've seen it like a couple times over the last month, and I was just like, you know what, I'm going to grab it. I haven't reviewed anything from Allagash recently. This is, a relatively brand new beer to me, so Map 40 sounds pretty good to me. So these are the 9 Shelfie beers that I'll be posting during the month of January. I have some other like Shelfie beers that I might throw in there as well that I'm not part of the Shelfie beer series or whatever, so we'll see. But yeah, I think I have a pretty good mix of stuff. You got an adjunct lager, a coffee stout, a coffee vanilla blonde ale they call it, but it's, they're Hefeweizen. You have your Boston lager, hazy, dark lager, mint chocolate stout, a Weizenbach, and a cold brew coffee Belgian stout. Yeah, so I'm pretty pumped to get into these ones. Like I said, be on the lookout for these over the course of the month. If you can get your hands on any of these and want to drink along with my reviews, I always encourage that. A couple people out there definitely do that, and I appreciate that. It's nice to have a back and forth and have a good understanding of what people think about it, because a lot of these beers, even though I review them, a lot of people are like, oh, I haven't picked that up, but I'll give it a go because of your review. So that's always appreciated. But at the end of the day, I post these because they're fun to do. A lot of people like them, including myself, and we continue doing them, and that's it. So appreciate everybody stopping by for another vlog, and until the next one, cheers.